Understanding SSH and SSL. SSH, Secure Shell, and SSL, Secure Sockets Layer, are both cryptographic protocols used to secure communications over a network. They serve different purposes and are used in different contexts, but both are essential for ensuring the security and integrity of data as it is transmitted across potentially insecure networks like the Internet. 1. SSH Secure Shell. Overview. SSH is a protocol used to securely access and manage a remote computer or server. It provides a secure channel over an unsecured network by encrypting the connection, which makes it difficult for malicious actors to intercept or tamper with the data. How SSH works. Client-server model. SSH operates on a client-server model where the SSH client initiates a connection to an SSH server. This connection is encrypted, ensuring the confidentiality and integrity of the data exchanged. Authentication. SSH supports several authentication methods. Password authentication. The user provides a password to authenticate. Public key authentication. The user's SSH client generates a key pair, public and private keys. The public key is stored on the server, and the private key is kept on the client's machine. When the client attempts to connect to the server, it uses the private key to generate a signature that the server verifies with the public key. Encryption. Once authenticated, all communication between the client and server is encrypted, ensuring that data cannot be intercepted or read by unauthorized parties. Port forwarding. SSH can also be used to securely forward ports from the client machine to the server and vice versa. This is often used to securely access services running on a remote server. Key concept keys. A pair of cryptographic keys, public and private, used for authenticating users. This method is more secure than password-based authentication. Tunneling. SSH can tunnel other network traffic through its secure connection, a method known as SSH tunneling. SSH agent. A program that holds your private keys and allows you to use them without entering the passphrase every time. Real-life use cases. Remote server management. System administrators use SSH to remotely manage servers, execute commands, and transfer files securely. Secure file transfer. SCP, Secure Copy, and SFTP, SSH File Transfer Protocol, are protocols built on SSH to securely transfer files between a local machine and a remote server. Tunneling services. SSH can be used to securely access services that are otherwise inaccessible from a remote location, such as a database or web server behind a firewall. Example. Imagine you are a system administrator managing a web server located in a data center. Using SSH, you can remotely log into the server from your laptop, execute commands to update software, and troubleshoot issues without physically being at the server's location. The entire communication is encrypted, so even if someone tries to intercept the data, they won't be able to read it. 2. SSL, Secure Sockets Layer, and its successor TLS, Transport Layer Security. Overview. SSL was originally designed to secure communications over the Internet, particularly for web browsers accessing websites. SSL encrypts the data transmitted between a client, e.g. a web browser, and a server, e.g. a website, ensuring that sensitive information like credit card numbers and passwords cannot be intercepted by attackers. Note: SSL has largely been replaced by TLS, Transport Layer Security, a more secure and updated version. However, the term SSL is still commonly used to refer to both SSL and TLS. How SSL TLS works. Handshake process. When a client connects to a server using SSL TLS, a handshake occurs. This process involves authentication. The server presents a digital certificate to the client, proving its identity. The certificate is issued by a Trusted Certificate Authority, CA. Key exchange. The client and server agree on a shared secret key that will be used to encrypt the data during the session. Encryption. All data transmitted between the client and server is encrypted using the shared key. This ensures confidentiality, meaning that even if data is intercepted, it cannot be read. Digital certificates. These are electronic documents that verify the identity of a website or server. They contain the server's public key and are issued by trusted entities known as certificate authorities, CAs. Symmetric and asymmetric encryption. SSL TLS uses both types of encryption. Asymmetric encryption, public and private keys, is used during the handshake to establish a secure connection, and symmetric encryption, shared key, is used to encrypt the actual data transferred during the session. Key concepts: SSL TLS certificates. Certificates are crucial in establishing trust between a client and server. They contain information about the certificate holder and are issued by CAs like VeriSign, Komodo, or Let's Encrypt. HTTPS: when SSL TLS is used to secure a website, the URL starts with https instead of https and indicating that the site is using encryption to protect user data. Session keys. These are temporary keys generated during the SSL TLS handshake used for encrypting the data during the session. Real-life use cases. Secure websites. Online shopping sites, banking platforms, and other websites that handle sensitive information use SSL TLS to encrypt data and protect user privacy. Email encryption. SSL TLS is used to secure email communications between email servers, ensuring that messages cannot be intercepted during transmission. VPNs. Some virtual private networks, VPNs, use SSL TLS to secure the connection between a user's device and the VPN server. And example, when you visit a website like Amazon to make a purchase, your web browser connects to Amazon's server using HTTPS. During this connection, SSL TLS is used to encrypt your data, such as your credit card number, before it is sent over the internet. This ensures that even if someone intercepts your data, they won't be able to read it. Comparison and differences. Purpose: SSH is primarily used for secure remote access and management of systems, while SSL TLS is used to secure data transmitted between clients and servers over the internet. Encryption methods. Both protocols use encryption, but SSL TLS often involves the use of digital certificates and trusted third parties, CAs, while SSH typically relies on key pairs for authentication. Typical usage: SSH is used for secure command line access, file transfers, and tunneling, while SSL TLS is used to secure web traffic, HTTPS, emails, and other forms of internet communication. Conclusion: both SSH and SSL TLS are essential for securing communications in today's digital world. SSH is vital for securely managing remote systems and transferring files, while SSL TLS ensures the security and privacy of data transmitted over the web. Understanding these protocols and their applications helps in maintaining the security and integrity of data in various contexts, whether you're administering servers or conducting transactions online.